everybody! So this video is all about AJ. He's turning off to the side here, grinning. Say hi! That's the TV. So this video is all about AJ because he is going to be 14 months old in 6 days time. So I thought I would do the video update now because I've got some time. Hey buddy. Yeah, kiss. Mwah. So I thought I would just do an update on what he's up to at 14 months old. So I've written a whole bunch of notes on some scrap paper. Yeah, so I'm going to start with the basics of eating and sleeping. Eating is going really pretty well. He's still liking his food. I started to panic because he seemed to be going off some of his food. But I think it was actually a seasonal thing. They were going out of season. He'd been eating them for like 6 months and I was like, give me something new. So I swapped some food around, like some fruit, and gave him some fruit that's going to be coming into season, and he seems to be, you know, back into it. It's just something different. So yeah, he's doing really well with eating, and you know, yeah, he's eating breakfast, lunch and dinner, and he'll have a morning snack and an afternoon snack. As far as where he eats, I don't know if you can see that, but that little table there, that's where he eats now. He has his chair and he has the table. It's actually the coffee table, our coffee table, but we're going to get another table for him. But the chair he has is quite sort of low setting, so we needed something low. So he's got the coffee table, and on the coffee table you can see some apple. There's some apple there. What I do is, if there's something left over that he hasn't eaten at lunchtime or at morning tea or whatever, I just leave it on the table, and when he feels hungry he will actually go and he just goes and gets it. What's the matter? He fell over. Oh, that's not good. Crazy boy. Yeah, so his drink bottle sits on that table and he can go and grab a drink whenever he wants. So yeah. So that's pretty normal. Sleeping is, it's all pretty much, I guess, regular now, as what it would be a normal person sleeping, I guess. He sleeps right through the night, pretty much 7:30 at night till 7 o'clock in the morning-ish. Sometimes a bit earlier, sometimes a bit later. But when he wakes up in the morning, he doesn't cry. He just will lie in his bed for ages and not make a sound. He'll just, oh thank you, those are my teeth, darling. He'll just talk to himself and things, and so by the time I finally wake up, he's probably been awake for maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, but he's just been talking to himself and talking to his toys. Hey, yeah. As far as daytime naps, he's down to one. One nap a day. At the moment, he's not sleeping a lot during the day. For example, today he slept for maybe 45 minutes. But when he's awake, he's not grumpy or anything. So I don't know what's going on there. He might be just doing another sort of sleep regression sort of thing, or I don't know what that is, but we'll sort of play around with the times he goes down to sleep and see if anything takes his fancy where he sleeps for more than 45 minutes. But he's happy otherwise, so I'm not panicking about it, because he's getting his 12 hours at night time and everything like that. Please don't touch. Not for touching, just for looking, just for looking. I said just for looking. You cheeky monkey. Yeah, so that's eating and sleeping. It's pretty basic, pretty normal, so to speak. As far as development in areas. I'll start with his physical development. The major change with his physical development since he turned a year old is that he's actually walking now. I don't think I've actually mentioned it in any of my videos. No, probably not. Yeah, he's walking. He took his first steps at 12.5 months. So it was like a couple of weeks after his birthday. Maybe not even that. No, yeah. A couple of weeks after his birthday, he took his first steps. And then after that, he didn't do any other walking until the end of July. Yeah, then towards the end of July he started to do it again, and we were down at my mum's when he decided to start walking again. And since we got home, he's just taken off. He walks everywhere, he loves to walk, and now that he's walking, he really loves to wear shoes, which he didn't like doing before. He, like, even right from when he was little, he owns one pair of shoes. I never put him in baby shoes. He just wore socks, and now that he started walking, he really likes putting his shoes on, and he likes to put them on. He'll bring them to me and put them on. He likes just to walk around in his shoes, which is great. I mean, I thought, oh, maybe because he's never worn shoes until he was like a year old that he would be like, no thank you, but no, he likes wearing his shoes. So yeah, walking was a big milestone, but yeah, he's taken to it like a fish out, like a fish to water, really. Yeah, and he will, yeah, he goes backwards, and he can go backwards as well. I don't think it's much as a conscious effort. I don't think he quite realises what he's doing when he goes backwards, but he can go backwards, and he turns corners, and he's very, yeah, he's really, like, picked it up really quickly, no problem. Very rarely does he crawl now. He'll, you know, if he's playing in a certain area on the floor, he'll crawl around, you know, playing, you know, like you do. But yeah, to anywhere he goes, he walks now. What else? He can climb up and down stairs. I think I mentioned that in his 1 year update. Yeah, he can go up and down stairs. He started clapping hands again. He first was clapping hands when he was like 7 months old. He started clapping hands, and then after a couple of months he just stopped doing it, and it was as if he'd forgotten how to do it. And then now he's picked it up again, and he knows, and he's doing it properly, like open-handed, whereas before it was like, you know, but he's doing it properly. And yeah, so he's picked that, but he's still got 8 teeth. I don't know whether he's teething again at this point. It's hard to tell. He does put his fingers in his mouth a lot. He might be. I don't know. Yeah, what else physically? He's still got his bright red hair. It's lightened up quite a bit, and instead of sometimes it looks like it's going to turn blonde, but my husband actually thinks it's going to turn brown. But we'll just have to wait and see. Still got his blue eyes. That ain't going to change now. What else? Yeah, that's you, isn't it? Yeah, what else? What else physically, buddy? What's your physical thing you're doing at the moment? He loves putting his, now become interested in putting things in things. Like, he has stacking cups, and he's actually now putting the smaller one into a bigger one, that sort of thing. He's always been really into balls and playing catch. Still loves that. He also does this thing which he's been doing for months. He spins things. I'm going to try and put a video in of him actually doing it. Good job! Do some more! more spinning. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Wow. He loves music now. He's always enjoyed playing my husband's guitar. My husband has acoustic guitar and a couple of basses as well. He's always strummed away on that, but now he will dance. Can you dance? Yeah, he will dance to music on the TV. If I'm like clapping my hands and like doing a beat, he will dance. He loves dancing. He loves all kinds of music. My husband is very much a heavy metal sort of heavy rock kind of guy, and AJ loves that kind of music too. But he loves anything that there's a song on, he'll dance to it. He still uses 2 baby sign words, finished and more. He still uses those. Those are the only 2 he uses now. The rest he can speak. So verbally, he's making a lot of strides. This is what the list is of words and things. At this stage, these are words he can say. Thank you, up, drink, teddy, cat. He says kit, which is biscuit. Which, if you don't live in New Zealand, you probably call them cookies. That, yes, catch, and crash. He also says achu. When someone sneezes, he says achu. Or if he sneezes, he says achu. He also says uh-oh. He says dada. He does not say mama. Never has said mama or mummy or mum. He says tata for bye-bye. I want to get him to say bye-bye instead. He can almost say toast. He has toast for breakfast, so he can almost say toast. Those are the words he can say. He can make a lot of animal noises, and he is also now starting to associate the picture with the sound. So in a book, he will open a book, and if he sees a cow, he will moo like a cow without me even asking, you know, what does the cow say or anything like that. But the noises, the animal noises at this stage that he can say are cat, dog, fish, cow, sheep, horse, lion, tiger, monkey, snake, bird, and pig. He's just tried to snort like a pig then. And he could also make, if you ask him what noise does a car make? Just looking at me like, are you asking me? He'll go boom boom. And so if you say car, truck, any kind of vehicle, that's what it says. He has learnt a few body parts that he knows. Teeth and tongue and hair. They are the ones that he knows really well. He is starting to get the hang of eyes and ears. If you say, where are your eyes, he'll point to my eyes. But he's starting to pick those ones up, but he knows hair, tongue and teeth really well. He also knows what things, if you ask him a question like, where is the ball or where are your shoes, he will look for it and go and find it and get it for you. So, yeah, he knows that socks and shoes go on his feet. He knows where they go. So if we go to put his shoes on, he will place them on his feet, like that's where they go. So he knows where those go. So that's like verbal and like cognitive sort of development, I guess. Hey buddy, we are now at the stage where we are now at the stage where tantrums are starting to make an appearance. He will throw a tantrum if he gets in trouble. Careful! Uh-oh! Can you take that out of your mouth, please? Take it out of your mouth, please. Thank you. If he gets frustrated, or you know, or if you know I have to remove something from him that is dangerous for him, or that he's not supposed to have, or if I've asked him to, you know, put it down or give it to me and he hasn't, and I have to take it off him, then he throws a tantrum. Take that out of your mouth, please. Thank you. Then he will swipe at you. He will bat at you, and he goes ba 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 ba, and he can throw himself on the ground and have a bit of a tantrum. He's only had like 2 major ones and a couple of little ones, but I mean he gets over them real quick. I don't pay any attention to them. Quite frankly, I have to look away as to not to laugh. But yeah, take that out of your mouth, please. We don't put that in our mouths. Thank you very much. But yeah, so yeah, tantrums sort of starting to make an appearance. So discipline is very much more now becoming more of a focal point. You know, he does hit, he swipes at people, and he thinks it's funny, and if he swipes at me, I say, I have to tell him, you know, it is not okay to hit people, it hurts, it makes mummy sad, or it makes mummy angry when you do this, etc. But we've only sort of had to start doing it in the last sort of like few weeks, so it's still he hasn't quite picked it up yet, but he will. We do not use physical force or anything whatsoever. I do not want to do that, and quite frankly in this country it's illegal, so I would have never hit my kids anyway. I was a child who, it was not a good way of disciplining in my opinion. So yeah, we haven't used timeout or anything, but if, you know, we haven't had to yet. I don't know exactly whether we will use timeout or anything like that, but at this point we explained to him why it's not okay to do such an act or whatever. And, you know, we say you need to, can you say sorry for hurting mummy or whoever, whatever. So, yeah. We'll just take it as it comes, really. I don't have like a major sort of plan ahead, but yeah. He likes singing Baa Baa Black Sheep and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. He can say twinkle twinkle, he goes tinkle tinkle, whatever. But I know what he's saying. And he tries to do the actions too. He will do some actions to those songs. Yeah, so that's that. I won't post this up till tomorrow morning after I know, after I've been to the Plunket appointment, and then I can give you some stats, because I haven't been able to give stats since he was like, I think his last Plunket appointment or something was like 9 months old. Yeah. Hi everyone, just quickly updating AJ's stats from his appointment today. She said he's doing really well. His weight is 10, oh thank you, like nearly 10.5 kilos, which is in the 75th percentile. His height, or his length, he is 76 centimetres, and she said that is below the 50th percentile, but she said that's fine because he's actually gearing up for a growth spurt. She said he's putting on all this weight, and she said he's going to go through a growth spurt in the next month or so. So she said she'll shoot up like really tall. So she said that's exactly what he's supposed to be doing at this age, and that being a bit below the 50th percentile for height is what he's supposed to be doing. And she said she can definitely tell that because he's in the 75th percentile for weight. So She said he's packing on some pounds, he'll be wanting to eat more, and then he's just going to shoot up. So that's cool. Everything else, he's doing really well, and she's, you know, really thrilled. And yeah, thank you. Should we read your book now? Do you want to say goodbye? Say bye. Yeah, so that's his update for 14 months, and I will be back in, he has another update, he'll be going back to the Plunket nurse for a checkup at around 18 months, I think it is. So I'll probably do another update then and let you guys all know what's going on. Okay, so bye.